from scratch. An SM57. I mean 8. SM58. Testing. So what I need to do, welcome. Hello everybody. Hopefully you can hear me fine. At least fine for now. We're going to dial in some of the settings. Hello Dorzen. Hi, just a lil. Yo, Exiled. Tack, Chef Daddy, Pilot. Hello, guys. Hello. How does it sound right now? What do you guys think? Let me... She's here. Yeah? Hello. Clean and clear? Okay. Are you guys getting doubling audio right now? Because I can hear myself, and it's a little delayed. So I might step over my words a little bit. Okay, cool. Just so I can hear what you guys are hearing. Okay, so this is nothing. Raw, straight up microphone plugged into my audio interface. Sorry, I'm gonna step over my words because in my ears, there's like a millisecond delay to what I say. So it's I'm talking over myself. It's weird. So if I step over my words a little bit, it's because I have what I sound like in my ears. But there's a little bit of compression going on. This is with no compression. But if I get really loud, it starts to distort and stuff. You hear that? That's not good. So I like to put a little bit of compression. This is like maximum compression. This is like halfway. I think about halfway going in is pretty good. Because it takes, when I'm really loud and brings it down a little bit. When it brings really loud, I don't want to hear any distortion. So I'm turning up the compression on my audio mixer right now. It's a one knob compression. It's not ideal, but for this microphone, which was like what I'm going to be using going forward talking, I think it's a good starting point. On the Mackie, it's the Pro FX 10 version 3. It's got like a built-in compression on 2 of the channels. So I have that cranked pretty high because when I'm talking on this mic, I can get really loud and mad at Elden Ring. Very bass heavy, you said. So I can, up front, I can turn that down, way down. This is like all the way down. It's probably too much, right? Turn it up. Oh, hey. If it's bass heavy like this, I kind of want to keep the bass where it's at. So instead of turning the bass down here, I'm going to turn up some of the higher frequencies. This is 12K, the frequency range right now. I've only got 3 options on my audio interface over here. But I'm going to turn the 12K up, which is like the sibilance, like this. Really, this is all the way up. It's like way too bright, right? All the way down. Yeah, not good. Right in the middle. Doesn't sound bad, but maybe just like a little. Just a little lift. So that way the higher frequencies are kind of matching the lower ones, maybe a little more. It's hard for me to tell because I hear my mouth and not just what I'm hearing in my headphones. Let me turn my headphones up a little bit. That might help. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. That sounds pretty good right about there. There's also 2.5K hertz, which is more of like the in-your-face presence like this. That's all the way up. It's harsh. All the way down sounds like I'm in a box and have a cold. So right about the middle sounds pretty good. Maybe I can push it a little bit. I think that sounds pretty good. Pretty good. Check. Whoa! Ho! Okay. All right. All right. Not bad. So we've got it sounding pretty good. We got a sounding pretty good going in. Now I want to add here, where is it? Wavelength. I'll show you guys what I'm doing. Reacts. Here we go. On the Mackie, we want to add some effects here. We're going to start with an EQ, and I decided to use I got to take my headphones off so I can like speak my mind a little bit, because trying to talk at the same time is really hard hearing yourself when it's delayed. So the issue with not turning down the bass just a smidge is for those of us with speakers. The bass still booms. Okay. Yeah, I can turn it down. Turn it down a little. If it's hard to tell in headphones. This is why I'm doing this live. So if I turn the bass down, I want to turn the high stuff down too. But I'll turn down the bass just a little. Turning the bass down just a little. How's that? Is that better? We're about to adjust the EQ in here too. So it would be better to keep it. I'm going to keep it right here, and then let's see what I can do in here. But what I was saying is I'm starting to use this wavelength software instead of like putting effects within OBS. So my microphone is going into my audio interface into Wavelength. And then on Wavelength, I have more access to like all of my fancier plugins that like I use for mixing and stuff. It's kind of what I did in the past, but I'm bringing it back. But we're going to bring I'm not really sure what is the difference with EQ Lite here. Do I even have that? Okay. Yep. I'm going to make all of these digital because I don't want to adjust. If you use like the vintage filters here, it adds like a tone to things. So I'm going to make everything digital. We seem to be coming in too hot. Too hot. Check. Yeah, that's not good. It shouldn't be clipping like that. So I'm turning the gain down. Check. 1, 2. Check. 1, 2. And then I'm turning up the microphone itself. Like the overall volume, separate from the gain. Testing. 1, 2. Whoa! Yes, it's too much. Testing. 1, 2. 1, 2. Whoa! Testing. 1, 2. Yeah! Woo! Testing. 1, 2. Hello. Now that I got the gain adjusted again, I gotta dial in the going in EQ again. So this is the high end, 12K. Testing. 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2. It's already sounding better. Might be a little quiet right now, but we'll address that. Testing. This is 2.5K. 2.5K. Testing. 1, 2. 2.5K. Testing 1 2. Testing. Yeah. Hello. Hello, guys. Good to see you. Testing 1 2. The bass 80. 80 hertz. 80. 1 2 3. Bass, 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 bass. 1 2. Okay. That's probably pretty good right there. How's that sounding? Now we're not clipping unless I get like really loud, which really loud. We want to fix that a little bit. Really loud. Really loud. What? Okay. Testing 1 2. Okay. But that's me being my loudest, and it's not clipping, so that's good. So that seems to be a good volume going in, so it's not going to distort when I get really loud. I never get that loud, but it's going to be quiet. It's going to be quiet for a minute. We're going to start with a high pass. And what that means is it lets all of the higher frequencies come through. It's going to let all of the higher frequencies come through, and we're gonna roll off the low end. Actually, let me get rid of. I don't think this isn't right. Let me try the. Yeah, delete that. Delete that. EQ. Testing. There we go. Now we can see the actual frequency response. That's the difference with the light version. Okay. I like digital too, because using digital EQ, it doesn't affect the tone of what we're getting as much as like some of the vintage ones that'll add like some saturation to the sound, which might not mean anything to anyone that doesn't know what I'm talking about. But anything pretty much below 80 hertz, you're not going to hear in an actual voice. But I like to roll it down to 60 because if you look at this curve right here, it starts rolling off the sound before 60. So, and there's good information down there. But you don't need any of this. All of this, like this line, these lines way down here that are popping up, like this line. That's just adding extra stuff that you don't need, that you're not even gonna really hear. It just might cause distortion and stuff. But we let's see. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. We'll start there, just rolling off the low end, and then we're gonna go in and add another compressor. Let's see which one do I want to use? We could use the C4. I honestly wouldn't mind that. Let's see. I gotta sneeze. Yeah. I could use the FET. We'll use the C4. We'll use the C4, then we're going to use a preset for voiceover. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. And now we can do some makeup gain here. Testing 1 2. Really loud. Really loud. Really loud. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. And this is nice because it's doing a de-esser while compressing the other frequencies. This is already sounding really good. Testing, 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 testing. 1 2. Yeah. Okay. That's already sounding way better. Testing, testing, testing. Okay. Um, maybe a little more. Testing! Woo! Yeah! Yeah, we're setting everything up, Kyoto. It's from the ground up. I'm using a different, like an older microphone, and it's actually cheaper than the one I was using before. Actually, this is an SM7, SM58, SM58, and it's actually cheaper, or it's not cheaper than the microphone I was using. It's actually a little more, but it's a dynamic microphone. But this is $100 microphone right here that I'm using right now. We're going to get to the fancy new one in a minute, and we're gonna dial that in a little bit. But I'm starting with this one, and this is what the mic I'm gonna be using going forward on like all my streams. But I was messing with my old mic that I've been using for a while, and I think I think there's like something wrong with it. So I don't think Admiral was crazy, and like when we were talking about it on the last Elden Ring stream, I don't think you guys were crazy. Like I was jiggling like the cable a little bit, and like the input spot, I think there was something. It might need to be repaired or something. But it's a cheap microphone, so I think it was um, I think it was busted. So some of that the weird stuff we were hearing, I think is because of that. So I wanted to just give this one a try. And it's actually better for what I'm doing because a condenser captures the room a lot more than like a dynamic microphone. So this will actually be a cleaner sound in general. Touch warmer. So when you say warmer, do you mean like these frequencies right here? Like I can turn this part of my voice up more like that. Just a hint. Testing 1 2 1 2. Yeah, testing 1 2. Testing for Dorazin. 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 Yeah. Sounding good? It's so hard. I'm this is why I wanted to do this live. It's so hard for me to sit here and do it myself because like I hear my voice and the headphones. I can't hear both at the same time, you know? So this is great. Um yeah. How's that? How is that? How is that? Nice and full. Enough bass. I can push the bass a little more if it's a little weak in the bass. But if you're thinking this is sounding nice and balanced and present and clear, then I'm happy with it. Bass sounds good for speakers. Okay. Okay. Cool. I think that's good for the C4. We can go back into the EQ a little bit, and I can fine tune some frequencies that might like cause problems. Like I can be a little too nasally, so I gotta like find that frequency that's like very nasally, that like is very pronounced somewhere like right in the 1K, where it sounds like the nose, and like I find it like that by boosting it and moving it around, and then I bring it down like 2 or 3 dB, and it's really subtle, but it makes a very big difference. Like it's from this talking like this to talking like this. It just makes it like that much more clear and less nasally. And I have a very nasally voice, so I like to cut that a little bit. There's usually right around 300 to 500. You can kind of see it spiking right here, and it depends. It mostly depends on the room that you're in, but I like to boost that and kind of look around for like it's kind of like boxy sound. You can kind of hear it. Uh, talking, and I'd be talking and stuff. Doors in and stuff, and yeah, right around 400 five, right in there. Testing 1 2 1 2 testing 1 2, and it just gets really boxy. So we find that frequency and we cut it by like 2 dB, 2 or 3, just a little bit, just a little bit. Because if you go too much, it gets rid of like important information that like makes it sound natural. But just a little bit to make up for like whatever the microphone is adding to my voice and makes it sound just a little more natural. So a little bit there. Yeah, some like old time radio. Yeah. Yeah, old time radios only allow certain frequencies in this spectrum to actually like come through. That's why they sound the way that the sound the way they do. It's so hard to talk. Ugh. All right. Another one is usually can be like a little too like woofy is between like 150 and 300, like right in there, kind of a thing. And I just like to tame that because it can get a little too boxy. And as long as it's like you don't want to get rid of it, but like a little subtle dip and some of these frequencies can make it just like sound that much more clear. I might want to add a little bit of air to my voice. Like that's way too much, right? But it's good to make this a little more shallow of a curve and add a little bit of air because it's just easier on the ears. But the tricky part with that, just a little bit of air. That's right, just a little bit. I'm gonna say it a lot. When it comes to sound, everything you do is in just a little bit of increments because big drastic moves. That timing. Boop bop. We're dialing it in. Is that sounding better with the air? It might be fine without it because we already gave it some air on the audio interface. What up, Bard? Or Neon? Whatever they call you. A little bit of air like this, or like this, or like this. I'm talking, and now I'm gonna start boosting the air a little bit. Testing, talking too much. Is it too bright? Like too airy now? Or is this better as is? Like this. A little bit like this. It's so hard for me to be able to say. Like this, to me, it sounds a little better being a little brighter like this, but it's so hard to tell. Because I'm talking at the same time. So I'm getting my head, I hear my voice through my skull and like it messes with it. Does it sound a little better like this? What do you guys think? It's very subtle, but this is with some air. This is without. This is with some air. This is with I'm talking with the air, talking with the air. Now I'm talking without the air. No air. No air to be seen. Or less air. Less air. What do you guys think? Beep, boop, boop, bop. Beep, boop, 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 bop. It's a subtle thing. It's hard to say. Here with air again, talking, testing. This is with the air. Now we have the air. Air. There's air for days. There's so much. There's so much air. I hate Elden Ring. Now I'm turning it back down. Turning it back down. This is without. This is without the air. The extra air. I hate Elden Ring. What do you guys prefer? What? What do you guys prefer? 800-588-2300. I hate Elden Empire. Today. Maybe with the air? Yeah, I think a little bit of air just makes it sound like more natural. It makes it sound more natural, not as closed off. A little with the air. Cool. Yeah. It's subtle stuff though. But now my S's might be a little too strong. So what I can do to make up for that is I go back to the C4, which is a multi-band compressor. And on the higher frequencies, I can just make it clamp down a little bit more So
I'll
all
give
of
you
the
3 seconds
sibilants.
to get your ass out here. 1, 2.
This is my own private domicile, and I will not be harassed. Bitch!
Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, clamp it down. But you still get that air on my voice when I'm normally talking, but the S's aren't like super shrill. See, this is without the de-essing, essentially. Like the S's are like can be piercing, and it's like it sits over the top. But if it's like this, it seems like it's pushing it a little too hard. So I'm going to be a little more gentle with it. Maybe slow down the attack a little bit. Yeah, man. This is what I do. This is how you got to get good, though. But this will be out there forever. So if you guys are ever interested in doing something like this, it's cool to see. But I love this. I love this stuff. But I think that's sounding pretty good because I don't want to sound like I have a lisp, you know. Because if I could turn this like all the way down and like I start to sound like I almost have a lisp a little bit. So testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Unbelievable. That's crazy. Amazing. Sounds so good. All right. Now that I've got that dialed in, I'm going to add one more compressor, a second compressor. And maybe we could use... we can use the FET compressor. That's kind of fun. This one gives a lot of tone and stuff. Or it can. But I'm interested to see. I'm interested to see how it sounds. I got this one recently. They released it for free. And it's like an industry standard. It's so hard to talk. We only want like a 4-to-1 ratio. And that means for every 4 decibels of volume, it'll lower it 1. And then there's 8. For every 8, it lowers it 1. So on and so forth. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Yeah. Okay. Testing 1 2. Hello. Yeah. Wow. Okay. How's that? Interesting, right? Interesting. Testing 1 2. Wow. That's pretty cool. Interesting. Do you prefer it? Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. This is how it was. This is how it is now. Better or worse? It's definitely louder. Let's see. Testing 1 2. 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 Hello. This is with the compressor. Hello. This is without the compressor. Going to get glasses A or B, 1 or 2? Yeah, man. You're a part of the process, guys. Maybe with? Yeah. I think so. It's hard for me to really tell though.
Maybe.
Here I go. Maybe. Here I go talking and stuff. Here I go talking and stuff. Maybe I can slower attack. Maybe I can do this. Hello. We're talking. Faster attack. Testing 1 2. 1 2. Slower. Definitely slower. Sounds more natural. Testing. Maybe a faster release though. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Amazing how great you can make $100 microphone sound. It's crazy. And this thing sounds better than a Blue Yeti. I'm telling you. It's $100. You just need an XLR box though, so I guess it's a little more expensive. But does it sound better with this? It might be adding too much of a grit. And because that's what this compressor is like for. It's more musical. It adds like a grit to things. So it might not be ideal for this. Hello, testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. What do you think? You can tell when it's on or off by this being lit up. Sounds better with it on. Sounds better with it off. Does it sound good off? Sound good on. Yeah, does it sound more full and like balanced? Yeah! Let's go! Oh, wow. Final Fantasy 9. I won't really be using this much for Final Fantasy though. In person, yeah. Okay, cool, good. That makes me happy that I use this. Not sure my ears are good enough to tell, to be honest. Yeah, a lot of people wouldn't tell the difference, but subtle things go a long way, especially for, I don't know. It doesn't make that big of a difference, but it's subtle stuff. It's very subtle stuff, but makes it's more of a subconscious thing. And if you compared this to like a professional voice acted something or other, or like a Blue Yeti to a professional person, you had them side by side, side by side. It's so hard to do this. If you tested them side by side, it's just like it would be a night and day difference, you know. And I can kind of show you guys that a little bit. But I like how it's sounding. Check 1 2. Testing 1 2. Now I can turn the overall up. Testing 1 2. Make sure it's not clipping, but I like it nice and loud. It's got to be like right almost on the red, barely touching the red sometimes. For broadcast at least. But yeah, amazing. That's it for this. Well, wait, we got to put a gate. We got to put a gate. What gate? Do I have one in here? Where's I can do the gate within OBS itself. That'll be fine. All right, so let's pull this up. Wait, not that one. Filters. We're gonna add a filter here, and it's going to be a VST plugin. We're gonna call it Gate. We're not gonna use the built-in one. They're not. They're kind of meh. RIA Gate. Open the plugin, and this will make it so that way when I'm not talking, you don't hear any like background noise or anything. See, like I'm tapping the table. You can hear it when I'm like talking. You can hear me tapping the table while I'm talking. But when I'm not, you're not hearing that. Yeah. But we want it to be natural and low enough. That way, we want to up the pre-open so it doesn't cut my the gate. The gate's acting. Maybe it's this gate. Oh. Wow. I see. Oh, okay. We don't need Don't need to mess with that. Yeah. Testing. Yeah, it's gotta open and close naturally, so that way, like, when I'm talking really quietly, it doesn't like cut off some of my words. You gotta dial that in a little bit. Testing, testing. 1 2. Hello! Yeah! Woo! Sounds good. It's not clipping. It's nice and full and loud. Sounds good. I think it's good. Yeah? Okay. Okay, okay. Testing. All right. Cool. Testing. That's better. So it's not like cutting off like little breaths and it sounds like it sounds natural. But it's if I step away, like I've got my computer right here. It's like it's loud. So, and especially when I turn up the fans, so I don't want it like constantly bleeding white noise, you know. So it just makes it sound cleaner throwing a gate on it. Gate on it. It's so hard to talk. All right, let's close that. Where'd my filters go? Edit filters. Close the plugin there. Okay. Cool. All right. Cool. That was weird. Cool. Cool. The gate kind of acted weird. Let's bring it back. Bring it back. You hear that? It's like bring it back. 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 Cool. 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 Yeah. Okay. Cool. 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 All right. Okay. I see. Testing. 1 2. All right. Cool. That's better. Close it. Close it. And I can switch this. Actually, we switch microphones now. And we gotta go through the other one and get it sounding decent. And I'll be interested to see if you guys can tell a big difference between the dynamic $100 mic versus a 200 condenser. So let's switch over to it. Wow. Isn't that crazy? You hear all that noise?
Whoosh.
Too much gain. Yeah, the condenser picks up a lot of more room noise. It's really ideal and like a very noise treated room. They're much more sensitive, but it picks up a lot more detail in a voice. But we'll dial it in. So I got no effects. This is just right into the audio interface. It's got that same gate, which makes me want to look at the gate real quick. It's already that noisy. Testing. Checking. 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2. Yeah, okay. You hear that? Like the noise? Testing. 1, 2. Hello. Yo, Sunamods. We just dialed in my SM58, which is this one, which will be my like normal streaming thing. Also, welcome in. And I'm using a Rode NT1A that I'm dialing in right now to get an idea for it. But hello, hello. All right. Start with the lower frequencies right out of the Mackie. Testing 1, 2. 80 hertz. 80 hertz. 80 hertz. 80 hertz. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2. 2.5. 2.5. 12K. 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 Air. Sibilance. Air. 12K. Oh, wow. Testing 1, 2. Door is in. Just a little. Just a little. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of bleed from the fans on this. And I knew it was going to happen. But okay. How do I want to address this? Yeah, thanks for being here, Suna. Yeah, well, if I can get things dialed in, I got to take my headphones off because there's like a millisecond or two delay when I'm talking. It's hard to talk when you're hearing yourself delayed like that. But yeah, thanks for coming in and saying hi. I might get started tonight on doing a little bit of it tonight. Starting a very long journey of voice acting everything. That'll be fun. But we'll see how far along we can get. Yeah, we're gonna go through that, Suna. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. I got the voice mod full thing. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Well, hopefully I can do a good job. Maybe we can work together or something. That'd be cool. But yeah, I've got the full paid up front voice mod that I'm gonna put like a little bit of pitch shifting on, and I've got a Elgato Wave 1 that's gonna have specifically those effects on it. So I'm gonna try to figure out how to like swap in between the voices with some hotkeys and stuff on Steam and or on stream and stuff. It'll be cool. Some slight pitch shifts, not like too crazy like chipmunky, but like enough to like elevate. When I'm talking like this, it'll just be like
Imagine
5 or
being
6
able to be
semitones higher.
magically whisked
And
away to
hopefully we can get like a good
Delaware.
VV and
Hi.
garnet
in
and stuff.
Delaware.
I might see if they have like a good like girl filter for doing like a girl's voice, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll go through some of that fun stuff in a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do about some of the noise. I knew I was gonna have an issue with the condenser microphone, but yeah, I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be. I got a couple of settings set up, like my face cam and stuff, that I'll be able to turn on and off if once I'm on the right scene. Like if I go over to like this scene, I got the face cam that I'll be turning off most of the time. So I got that on and off. I've got the microphones kind of set up a little bit. But I'm gonna have to sit there and figure it out and probably practice a little bit. I think if I do any of the game today, it would be like a trial run to kind of get comfortable with the process, and then we'll see how it goes. All right. The Rode NT1. Let's see. I might can turn my PC down a little bit, fan-wise. Get rid of a little bit of that noise. It's tricky because I'm not in like a treated room. Try. Testing. 1, 2. Yeah. Sure. All right. It's a little better. Yeah, I've got a. You can join the Discord. There, I actually put a picture. I'll take another one right now, but exclamation point Discord. I've got a like sound shield around the microphone that helps a lot. It's just kind of hard to show you on this camera right now, but I'll take a picture of it. But if you wanted to hop in, Sunamods, you can see what I'm doing. But the other side of me is like the worst possible setup right now. But if I'm actually sitting and recording like officially, like for a client or something, I've got a more treated area over there, but it's not practical to go over there and then come back and stream at the same time. So I'm trying to get it good noise to voice ratio. And it's sounding pretty good. The gate needs to be. I'm hearing the trail off a little too much. Maybe it needs to be faster. Like a faster release. Yeah. Okay. Well, sounding pretty good. I mean, right out the mic with no compression really at all. It's got the built-in compression, but it's sounding good already. Yeah, testing. 1 2 1 2. Now we just want to add some EQ. Oh, okay. It's putting the same. That's why it's sounding so like crisp already. I need to. Is there a way to separate? Um. You know what I want to do? Because this microphone needs different settings than that one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unplug my NT1 from my Mackie and plug it into my Focusrite. So give me a second while I switch it over, and then I'm gonna have to set up a wavelength for my Focusrite input, and I think this will work. That'll work fine. Yeah. Okay. 1 second. This will actually work nice this way. Analog 1 and 2. All right. Testing. Ooh, all in the right. Huh. How can I adjust that? It's picking up 1 and 2. It's only coming in the right. I mean, I might be able to like artificially. Let's see. I don't think the SSL. No, it doesn't have pan capabilities. Frick. Well, this is what we're here to do. So cozy on in, guys. I'm gonna see if I can figure this out. Let's see. Wait. The gate is messing with the effect. Too much. Wait. Wait. What? What? That's better. Mm-hmm. Okay. Nah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. What plugin would work? Let me mute this for a second. So you guys can't hear it. Gotta be a a way to pan everything from the right to the left. I've got to have something that can do that. I think my EQ does. Let me see what a quick Google recommends. Figure wavelengths. Hmm. That's so silly. Testing. 1, 2. Now it's on the left. Sorry about the pops. I might need to get like a free panning plugin so I can just. I have to have one. It's just not like finding something that I can use. Hmm. Sorry, guys. Not as exciting, but tech streams like this. It's how it goes. It's an audio pan filter for OBS. The problem with that. Yeah, there's gotta be just a. There's gotta be a workaround to this. It's annoying that it's only coming into the right. Like I can't select input 2 of my audio interface. It's 1 and 2, and it considers 2 the right. You know? Instead of it just being a mono signal. Well, I've got this one, and I'd like to use the condenser for like actual voice acting. Like this sounds fine, but I'd like to use that one, and I can't run it into the same interface as this one because I put the effects in wavelength. I put the wait. Yeah. All of the effects for this microphone, like the EQ and compression and stuff, are applying to the overall audio mixer. You can't like separate it. I don't think you can separate it by individual channels. Yeah. So I can't have the same EQ. I don't want the same EQ and compression that I'm using on this dynamic microphone on this condenser over here because it's not, they don't respond to my voice the same way. So what I'm trying to do is plug the condenser into my other audio interface so I can dial in the settings through wavelength, what I'm using with its own specific EQ curve and compression settings for that microphone because it's not going to be the same between the two microphones. But with the other interface, it's only coming in through the right. But the reason for that is because I don't want to. Well, mostly I want the condenser for the voice acting, but I can't really. I'm playing the game. It's actually on my laptop up here, so it's like, I don't know. I just don't want to be back and forthing a lot, and it was to have everything set up. And technically, I have a 3 mic setup because the third one that we're going to get into later is the wavelength, which that's on its own thing. And that's going to be the one that's running like the special effects, like the pitch shifting and stuff like that. But it's mostly for an ease of like, I can just mute one of the mics and go to the other setting. Like if Zidane is having a conversation with Vivi, I can flip back and forth between them with a click of like 1 key or 2 keys at the same time, you know? And then this one is just like its own thing. Like I'll be doing the whole playthrough on the other two. But I don't know, maybe, I mean, it might work. Let me see what OBS has to offer. I just need a free plugin that has a pan knob. And so I can just move it evenly to, I just don't know why I can't get a mono signal from my audio interface. It's one channel. Why can't I get a mono signal from that? That's what's like kind of frustrating me right now. It's like why? It's silly. I mean, I can maybe skip past wavelength altogether for the condenser. Let's try that. Maybe that'll work. And I can add let's go over to the Final Fantasy IX. Let's add an audio capture. Scarlet, let's see. I think it's going to do like the same thing. Let's see. Hello, hello. Yeah, it's all on the right, but maybe. It's all on the right, but maybe if there's a built-in one, we can fix that. This I'm also using Streamlabs, so I don't know if it's if I've got a built-in one. Yeah. I might have to look and see if I can find one online. Just like a pan plugin. That's crazy. That's crazy that I can't capture one of the channels. That makes no sense. Come on. Really? That's so silly. Like, can I just condense? Wait, down mix to mono. Down mix to mono. Wait. Pause.
Testing. 1, 2.
Ooh, good. Okay. Good. We're getting somewhere. All right. Here we go.
Testing. 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2. Rode NT1. Rode NT1. Testing. 1, 2. Testing the volume. Being as loud as I'll ever be. Yeah. Too loud. Way too loud. Way too loud. But it sounds so good. Seems to be a good gain right there. Seems to be a good gain. Seems to be. My name's Vivi. Hello. Yeah.
Well, it's a little much.
Testing. Woo. Woo. Testing. 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2. Testing. Yeah, I guess. Testing. 1, 2. 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2. Really? Do you think? What? Are you serious? Hello. Getting the gain. Gaining. I'm gaining ground.
All right. Good starting point. Look into the Beacon software. I'm not entirely sure if it works on non-Beacon mics, but if it does, it'll work amazing. Interesting. Let me look it up. I think dial it in now for what I had in mind, but low class studio equipment for everyone. Take your step. Nice. Okay, interesting. Broadcast quality audio for everyone. Interesting. Yeah, I'd be interested. That's probably a similar thing to the wavelength that I'm using right now. But yeah, if I have any other issues, I'll check it out. But I think I got it figured out. Hello? Hello? Why? What? Hello? Hello? Testing. Testing 1, 2. What?
Yeah, it's. I'm trying to talk into this one. I don't know why this just cut out. That's not good.
What? There I am. I didn't do anything. Audio. Gotta love it. Well, you can hear me now. That's weird. I just got a new power strip too for all of my stuff, so I don't think it's that. None of my stuff flickered. I don't know. I don't know. Do I sound? Does my this mic sound different? Or does this still sound good? Might have been having some doubling. Now that's muted. The other one's muted. Does this still sound good? Cool. Thanks, Tack. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. I think we have it figured out. So let's move over to the road. And let's get some filters. All right, we'll start. Where did it go? There we go. Well, that's not the right one. It's because I changed to scenes. That's why. Okay, Scarlet. That is why. Oh my. EQ.
Testing 1 2. Start with a high pass. Give it some air. Okay. Testing. Give it some air. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Whoa! Man, the gain on this. Testing 1 2. Testing. Testing 1 2. Testing. Tofu. Tofu. Testing. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing. 1, 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 2. Yeah, I guess. Sure. That's sounding pretty good. A little quiet. Sounding a little good. Sounding better. Sounding good. Testing. 1, 2.
Solid spot for the EQ. That's the word. We'll go for compressor now. First one. I don't have his my fancy options. I don't have my fancy options. Now that I'm hearing this one, the FET compressor, it's sounding like just a little distorted. Am I crazy? Hello? Testing. 1, 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2. Maybe it's like I don't know. Maybe it's testing. 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2. Tofu. Tofu. Yeah, there's double. I don't think that's what it is. It's like a little too distorted. Testing. 1, 2. Okay. That sounds fine. Sounds fine. Yeah. Okay.
So now, compressor. One, two. Hello, testing. Hello, testing. 1, 2. 1, 2. All right, we want a ratio of about. I guess we'll start 3 to 1. Give it a decibel of a knee. Slow down the attack. Slow down the attack. Make the release a little faster. That's about, should be, let's start there. Testing. 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2. Testing. 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 Man. Testing. 1, 2. Yes. Testing. 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2. Yeah. Testing. Testing. 1, 2. Hello. Testing. 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2. Yeah. Hello. 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 All right. You want to go talk in that for a minute for me? You want to talk in it for me?
Sure, hold on.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get my jacket
It's kind of hard for me to adjust it and talk over there at the same time. So I'm gonna have Lil, my wife. She's gonna do a little bit of talking, so I can get the compression in at least. Huh? Just go up in front of it and just like decently loud. Well, whatever.
Just a little. We had salmon rice bowls for dinner. Do you mean to talk any louder? Yeah, louder. Okay, how much louder?
Like that.
We had salmon rice bowls for dinner, and it's Wednesday tomorrow, and that's another day closer to Friday.
Yeah.
And I need to clean the den. The Discord picture totally exposed the den, and I need to clean. Testing, just a little whoosh, Nancy Drew. Chocobos. Moogles. Testing. Lundawa.
Okay.
Okay, bye guys.
Landawa. Hello. Testing 1 2.
Hopefully that helped.
All right, so we're gonna add another compressor. We're gonna stack 2 of them. No, not that one. VST. Actually, wait. Can I just duplicate? No, I guess not. Okay, sure. Nope, not that one. So I always like to stack 2 compressors and not work them as hard. Do I have my... No. It would have been nice to use my... Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, it doesn't like that one. Doesn't like that one. Okay, you want to talk again? Thank you.
All right. Testing, road. Do you want me to talk louder than this?
Yeah, talk louder.
Okay. Like this much louder?
Yeah.
Okay. The pollen is really bad today, and I want some more rain so that can go away. And I'm saying "and" a lot. Final Fantasy, Marvel Rivals, Star Wars, Among Us, Baldur's Gate. I'm reading all your Steam games.
Good.
Dead by Daylight, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Hogwarts Legacy, It Takes Two, Jade Empire Special Edition, Kingdom Hearts, Xbox controller, PC, iPhone, keyboard, Lundawa,
Landawa. Testing 1 2. Hello. How's that sounding? Maybe a little in the 500 range. Like boxiness can come down a little bit. Boxiness. Getting some serious input delay now. This is why I didn't want to use Testing 1 2 talking. I'm testing. Listening. I'm listening. Testing 1 talking 2. Yeah, I guess. Final Fantasy 9. Final Fantasy 9. Final Fantasy 9. Chrono Trigger. Yeah, I don't know. How's that sounding, bass-wise and balance? I think it needs a de-esser now, because the S's are a little too shrill. But it should be sounding better. There's a big audio delay. Testing 1 2 and talking. I'm testing. De-essing. I'm talking. I'm de-essing. I'm talking. I'm de-essing. Sibilance. Chrono Trigger. It Takes Two. It Takes Two. Okay. It Takes Two. Does this one sound better? It's hard to say. I mean, they sound different. I need a gate. I need a gate on the other one before anything. That was the big problem. It Takes Two. I'm talking and I'm talking. Wow. Is it too bassy or anything? Is it a little too full sounding? It definitely sounds cleaner. Like crispier and just warmer. More detail than the dynamic. But is it a little too in your face? Bassy? It might just be a little loud. Yeah, a little boomy in the bass, yeah. Make sure the gate is right. What? Yeah, you can hear my room a lot when I'm loud. So I have to be careful not to do any lines like too loud. Otherwise, you hear that room! Like the echo of the room. That's what happens. How's that with the bass? Is it a little better now? Sounds like the nasally like 1K might be able to come down a little bit. Talking 1 2, talking 1 2. Talking 1 2, talking 1 2. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I am. For these I am. I have for the condenser I kind of have to use it. Based on just my setup. I'm thinking I can switch my condenser to my Mackie, and then I can use my dynamic on my Scarlett. That way, because in Wavelength I have access to more of my plugins that I own from like my music and stuff. Like the C4, the nicer compressor, so it might just sound better to like switch them back and forth. Like just switch the positions they're in. But that would mean we have to like start over. The last like almost 2 hours kind of go out the window. Easy to remove room tone completely by turning up the gain, listening to it first, then turning it down again. I don't remember that sound and remove it forever. Oh, Rhea fur. What is the fur? I don't know. Does this sound bad though? Is it a little too woofy still? Maybe like still in like the 150 to 500 somewhere in there? How does this sound? Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. I mean, listening through a TV is good insight, though. Like, everyone listening on different platforms is like extra helpful, you know, so that it can kind of translate everywhere. Hello, hello, hello. It's hard for me to tell, but I think it's sounding pretty good. It's like that's the condenser. You still get some of that room in there. What is that, fur? He said like I'd be interested in something like that. That might be cool. I don't know if I have fur. Rhea fur. Got comp, EQ, gate, and stream. Maybe that's one that I didn't grab because I was like, I don't care. I'm not too worried about the room noise. It's in the Reaper suite. You have already. Yeah, that's what I thought. But like, I ain't seen it. Maybe I might have like toggled that one as like, don't install because I didn't care. But let me see. That might be worth, given my circumstance currently. Ah! Testing. Echo. Reverb. Okay. Turn that off. Can we even remove a vacuum? Okay. Yeah, I don't want like noise suppression per se. It's more of just like when I'm loud, you can hear the cascade of my voice, and it's kind of inevitable if I'm really loud. As long as I'm not doing like overly loud performances on it, it'll be fine. And this is all just for practice anyways, to get better at voice acting in general. But I think it's sounding pretty good. So we got those two. The problem is there's a big delay on this microphone. Almost identical. Yeah. Subtly different. This one's it's kind of crazy how good an SM58 is. Like $100 mic is, you can do anything with it. So let's get thank you, Scourge. Why? Testing. Okay. Testing. so we don't need. I'm looking at my hotkeys now, so I can toggle the mute from my keyboard rather than doing other things. Other things. So A, unmute A, voice mod S and S. So for this one, I can mute here. A unmutes this one. Then I press A again and it mutes. All right.
And then this is bonk bonk. This is the wave 1. Hello. Hey, I'm not so sure. My name's Starscourge. Hi, I'm just a Lil. So we've got it going in, and we're monitoring it here. So now, in theory, I just press A and S.
And it switches.
Yeah. Zidane? Zidane?
What? That sort of thing. Yo, Frosty. It's so, the audio delay is so strong on that. I mean, I won't be able to hear it, and you guys won't be able to tell that there's a little bit of a delay, but because I won't be listening to myself. I won't be listening to myself at the same time as I'm like performing, and you guys, I won't even really be on camera for it because I'll just be hiding my camera like that, you know. So you won't even know there's like an audio delay, right? The idea is got my phone. Got my phone controller.
If we switch to this is way louder, right? Way louder? Like, much louder? Hello? 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 Is this a good volume?
Go to the clean. Go to the clean. All right.
get rid of the built-in noise gate. Set up my own.
Yeah.
Okay. Edit filters. Go ahead and throw in an EQ on this. Do. High pass. Yeah. This is a USB microphone. You hear the quality difference already? Oh, that's awesome. That sounds fun. She was singing? She a singer? Hey. Hey. Let's listen. Talking. Yeah. It's a little too... It's very bassy. A lot of low end. Low end. A lot going on down there. A lot going on. Too much. Too much. There's too much going on down there. Hello. Talking to you. Yes. Hello, 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 hello. It's like no top end. It's interesting. Interesting how different it is. Testing, testing, 1, 2. 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 Yeah. Sure. The bass, so bassy. So much oomph. So much oomph. Checking, 1, 2. And then some cuts in. Testing, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2. 1, 2. That EQ sounds pretty good. Sounds all right. Now we add a compressor. Compressor time. Compressor. Compressor 1. Compressor. Lily.
Aw.
You wanna
You
talk?
need me? I got you. Come Yabba Diva. Okay, I'm here. Okay, la la la. Testing. How does my voice sound? Does it sound like a lil? Or is it whooshy? How was everybody's day? Oh, what did everybody have for dinner? Hopefully everybody had a good Tuesday. Hopefully it was good and not too crazy. And hopefully there was no shenanigans. This is a cool mic. It's bright red.
You talking into that one?
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, this whole time? Oh.
Well, just kind of get lower and talk through this.
Oh, okay, I'm talking through this. I see Grogu over there, and I see Toothless, and Yoshi, and Stitch. Oh, great Tuesday? Yes, that's good. It was a good Tuesday for me as well. Iroh. Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Whoa.
Um,
We can take a quick break.
testing. Oh,
Quick break.
tacos homemade. Oh my gosh, doors in. What kind of like meat? Like I said, we had salmon rice bowls, and they were really good. And I can start talking a little louder.
Yep.
I'm just really quiet, so I forget to be loud. Me and Lundawa have been watching The Office, and it's been really funny. We love The Office. Yeah, the salmon. This feels weird because I can't see what everyone's saying. Oh, ground beef.
Because you're blind?
No, just because I'm used to not turning my head as much.
No. Yeah.
Ground beef. Oh, sounds so good. I think we're on season 5.
Talk into the.
Oh, I think we're on season 5.
Just read off that stuff.
Okay. Elden Ring, Final Fantasy, Marvel Rivals, Star Wars, The Old Republic, Uncategorized, Among Us, Baldur's Gate 3, Bioshock, Bioshock Remastered, Chrono Trigger, Dead by Daylight, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Hogwarts Legacy.
Take a quick break.
Yeah, we love The Office. Oh, forgot I was on a break.
A little bit of a de-esser on that.
I know what that means. Just kidding.
Yeah. All right, talking to it.
Okay. Yeah, we love The Office. It's so good. Just one of those shows you can just put on and just like listen in the background. And then, yeah, it's good. And there was a show. Oh, we got to finish Andor. That's what my family's watching right now. Store, library, community, Lundawa, Steam, View, Friends, Games, Help.
Well,
Mostly playable with your controller. This game is playable, but may show incorrect glyphs or require a keyboard at some points.
keep going.
Friends in chat. Manage downloads. Lundawa played Final Fantasy for the first time. Activity, say something about this game to your friends. If you want to keep your promises, if you want to keep your friends, or whatever that, I probably said it the wrong way. Jingle all the way. Sounds like ADHD. That's what my brain sounds
Put
like.
the cookie down.
Now!
No.
What is anyone, what shows are you guys watching right now? You guys watching any shows? Do you guys watch shows? Or
You have
do you
eyes.
guys just watch Lundawa? You know what I
Do
mean?
you even have eyes?
Like, you know what I mean? Do you guys have any shows you watch? It says April 2nd. It is the 8th, I think, today. I bossed everybody around at my job today, so that was great. Did my job. The Lundo and Lil show. Wholesome. Get your popcorn. I may have some popcorn later and put some jalapenos in it. Maybe. It's my go-to snack. Okay,
All right,
bye.
scram.
Woo.
Okay. It's sounding more, but closer to the other mics. For a USB, sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Now we throw a gate. Gate. Gert. The best part. It gets rid of the... Ready for this? It's so pleasant. Ready? Ah. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go. Not bad. Sounds pretty good. Now let's compare. Uh-huh. Yeah, here we go. We're talking. Anyways. Among Us. Baldur's Gate 3, BioShock. BioShock Remastered. Chrono Trigger. Dead by Daylight. Fallout 3. Fallout New Vegas. Hogwarts Legacy. It Takes Two. Jade Empire Special Edition. How's that sounding, man? Sounding pretty good between the two. I think need to revisit the EQ for Scarlet and bring down that like 100 to 200. Get rid of some of that. Yeah, that's better. It's very subtle. What do you guys think? Is it sounding crispy clear? Too crispy? Is it too crispy? This is the Roden T1. This is the Wave. This is the Wave. Elgato Wave 1. This is the Elgato Wave 1. This has been a test on the Lundoa stream. This is the Rode NT1. This is the Rode NT1 on the Lundoa stream. Pretty cool. All right. So we switch back to the Wave. Let's do some of the fun stuff. Let's make sure we got some... How it feels to chew 5 gum. Alright, got my voices.
So we've got what Vivi will probably sound like. It's a pitch shifting of my voice a little bit up. Among Us. Baldur's Gate 3. BioShock. BioShock Remastered. I love Frostbite Frenzy. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stride... Was it good? Sound pretty good?
Jade Empire Special Edition. It Takes Two. You think you can disappoint me? I am the Elden Lord.
Wow, I can hear my yapping.
You wanna give it a shot, Lou?
do I need to say?
Say,
Wait, what is the voice? Is it deep? Is it, what is it?
say 100 gifted subs now.
100 gifted subs now!
That was awful.
Do I sound like a hamster?
Yeah, you sound like a hamster.
It probably sounds like an evil. Oh no. Oh, I can't. Oh my lord. Thanks for that.
She's on drugs.
What?
Alright. So we got our monster, right? So if I ever am going up against an awful enemy, I can whip this voice out. Pretty cool. Next, let's make a new one. Voice.
Tab. All right. So we got our voice.
This is the best part.
So I want to have like something that makes me sound more like a girl.
You say, oh no. Hey, Frostbite Frenzy. Frostbite. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little Scuffed. Yeah. Yeah. I miss my Xbox Live friends. Yeah. Yeah. I guess we can. Yeah. 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 I guess we can. Frostbite. Frenzy. I guess. That's not crazy. That's pretty crazy. Sit on. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Sit on. Stop. 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 I love Call of Duty. Sidon. How could you? Sidon. How could you? It's kind of crazy. Sidon. How could you? Leave me alone. How could you? Sidon. How could you? Well, Zidane, how could you? It's got me scuffed. It's like so close to being dead. But I do sound like I'm in transition. Hello. Maybe we could do that. What are you doing, lady? That's cool. I'm just getting my nails done. It's wild. Kind of crazy. It's a little, like, crunchy. I guess. I guess. I guess. I guess. I guess. It's pretty bad. Uh, uh, I guess that's a good. We can. Are you sure? Are you sure? Bioshock. Chrono Trigger. Fallout 3.
I wonder if it'd just be better for me to talk like this.
Yeah.
For a girl.
I think so.
Like if I'm just like, Zidane, no, please, you can't. It would just be better to do something like that. It's kind of funny though.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess. Uh, sure. Yeah.
It's like too crunchy.
Is there just like a
Yeah, I mean, I can. That's kind of what I'm doing for Vivi. I can do a similar thing. The AI is just a little. What is androgynous? What does androgynous mean?
Androgynous. Yeah. Okay.
Androgynous. Sure.
Yeah. I mean, that might be like gay. It's. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Um, I don't know about you, but. Uh, Sidon, maybe not. Maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe that's not a good idea. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, maybe that's not ideal. Wow, that's kind of crazy. I think it'd be interesting. I think it'd be interesting. I think it'd be. I think it'd be interesting. I guess so. I guess so. It kind of messes with the pitch. It like makes it go directions that I'm not like talking.
Like I'm talking like this, and I go down, and I go down, but the voice changer makes it go up and stuff. So it's like not getting the like the emotion right. So it's just not translating. I was hoping that it would be like really good. It's just kind of for the lol. It's for the lols. Okay, how do I? Alter the pitch of your voice to make it sound higher or lower. Let's start with that. We've got VV, which is like here.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess that's fine. I mean, I could just do VV.
And Garnet the same.
But when I'm
VV. Yeah. Sure, Zidane. And when I'm doing her. And when I'm doing her, I just go higher. Are you sure? I don't know if this is a good idea. That might be fine.
I like that.
Whoa.
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 We got both mics going. $20 for an hour. Alright, so we got that.
we got the big monster. So if there's any big monster that talks, I want to say it's like pitched down too much. How's that? It's not as disorienting. You think.
So now I want just like a little bit deeper than the natural. I've got like the higher pitched one, so I can do like younger kids and girls without it being like too much. Yeah, it sounded more real, right? And now I want to just like lower my voice a little bit. Like that.
So if I'm doing like a more burly man, you know, I can whip this out. Certain characters can kind of talk like that, you know. Final Fantasy IX. My name's Keller Kritz. Just like a subtle difference. Just like a burlier man. I'm just a man, you know? That's a good one. Ha! You think you can keep up with me? You think you can keep up with me? It's so hard to do, like deliver lines and stuff and hear how I'm sounding because of the delay. But I think it will translate well when I'm like not stepping over my words. Among Us, Baldur's Gate 3, BioShock Remastered, Fallout 3. What a joke. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Manly. What we're gonna name it? EA Sports. That's pretty. EA Sports. It's in the game. my laugh sounds so dumb. All right.
Goofy laugh.
There's all kinds of weird ones.
I could play around with this.
We've
Silly
got
Patrick.
we've got the higher pitched. We've got the big monster. Got the big monster. EA Sports. EA Sports. It's in the game. Yeah. And then we got the manly. The manly, which is just a little deeper.
He said it.
The higher, which is just a little higher. You said it.
He said it.
All right. Let's get a. There's all kinds of like really weird ones, but trying to think of what I would want. I wouldn't mind.
Hello? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. The AI ones are just weird. Yeah. So,
So I want something that. Trying to think of all. Let me look up the Final Fantasy IX characters character list. Yeah, I mean. Between the deep voices. Huh. Oh. This could be cool for something. For certain, like, even bigger bosses.
For even more immersion. Yo, Snuggy Kitty. EA Sports. It's in the game. Fatality. Fatality. Flawless victory. And then some. Reverb. 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 Are you sure? Are you sure? This is bigger than you. Fatality. It's pretty good. It's too low. We can go. More like this. Fatality. You really think you are beyond me? You really think you're better than me? Wow. How stupid. You're so stupid. Like the other voice, the volume is low? Volume is low. The volume is low? Frostbite Frenzy. Puny mortal. Bow before your superiors. It's pretty good. I think that's probably good.
So now I've got it on my phone where I can swap in between.
Just by clicking it. On my phone, which is nice. If I'm switching it between like two people that require effects. Like this. What are you doing, Vivi?
I'm not really sure, but I'll try to figure it out. And then I can swap to my regular.
Which would just be me talking. Like normal.
Pretty cool. GigaChat. Yeah, man. Let's surf the Nar. Surf the Nar.
Sound like a little kid? Yeah. That's the point. That's good. Yeah.
You so totally rock, Squirt. Dude.
Cool. All right. And then we've got our normal mic right here. Cool. Hello. Testing. Dude. Give me some fin. Yeah, cool. Does this mic seem quiet now? Like a little bit? Does this mic seem quieter? No?
Maybe.
Wait, why did we hear that? We shouldn't be hearing that. Little quieter? Little quieter? Testing, 1, 2. Yeah! Without distorting. Without distorting. You know? Without distorting. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Testing, 1, 2. All right. Cool. So we got these. We've got this. We've got this. Does this one sound okay? Something seems off about this one. Is it too, like, nasally? Like, too much of this? Sounds good. Okay.
Then we've got this, which is cool. So I'll be flopping back and forth between these a lot.
Like so. Yeah, I just want them to be about the same
between
volume.
the two of these. Between the two of these. Like the volume should be pretty even.
Between that one and this one. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
And this one. That. And this one. There we go. That was weird. Maybe that's why it's doing that. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Go to my hotkeys for line 3. Yes, that's why. We don't want to adjust the mute of this one with A. There we go. That's better. That's better. Okay. Now this mic I control with my board, with my audio interface. Unmute on my keyboard for that one.
Then I switch to the other one, which has the effects.
And then I'll play it with this one going forward. But as long as everything sounds good to you guys quality wise, I can get this out of my headphones so I can stop melting my brain. Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yes, you can. Testing. Okay, cool. All right, can you hear me over there? Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? On this microphone. Hello, testing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Anybody there?
Please, anyone respond. Yes, please. Can I get a yes or no? I take it as a no. I guess you guys can't hear me on that one. I was testing a different mic and clearly no one was responding. So you can hear me on this one. Can you hear me on this one? You guys hear me on this one now? You guys hear me now? Yes? Yes? Okay. Okay.
And you still hear me on this one as well. This is the third one. You can still hear me on this one? Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. Cool. Chad Doa, yes, okay. Well, sweet. It seems like everything's dialed in. I've got things set up where I can quickly mute things while I'm on this particular scene, at least. I think as we're going through the game, we'll probably add maybe some more effects and stuff, but I think between a little bit higher pitch, a little bit lower pitch, and then like a more monstery kind of sound, I think that'll be enough to kind of give us the immersion. It's going to be tough though, man. It's going to be tough. There's going to be some audio delay. Hopefully I'll try to keep it in mind. I can't hear myself anymore, so it should be fine. And I'll be off camera most of the time while we're playing through too. So it shouldn't matter, but I'll try to be conscious and not like mute before the audio actually gets processed and sent to you guys. But yeah, that should be it. I think we're good. Trying to think if this microphone that I'm talking in right now is still a little too quiet compared to everything else. Like when I'm talking like this, it might be a little too quiet. When I'm like loud like this, it'll be fine, but I might need to compress it a little bit more. Compress it a little bit more. Compress it a little bit more. And raise up the overall volume. Testing. A little bit more. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we'll see how that sounds. I'm going to take some time and like watch this stream back and see how it sounds on like my phone and stuff. And I might make some little tweaks to how I hear things, but if things sound good to you guys, then I think we're good to go. I think we are good to go then. Yeah. So we're dialed in. I think we're ready to start the playthrough, which is pretty cool. We're not going to do it tonight, though. Not tonight. Not tonight. I think we'll probably do Thursday. Probably start Thursday. It took a little longer to get this stuff dialed in tonight than I was really hoping or wanting it to. But yeah. I think it was fun. I think it was a fun little stream, right? If you guys were new here, Suna? I think it was Suna. Make sure you guys follow.
we'll be starting the actual playthrough on Thursday, so we can see how this all turns out. See how good of a job I can do. But I think it's a good way for me to practice and get practice getting good at voice acting and just getting better at it. We'll see how I do. I think it'll just be a fun project on the side. I love Final Fantasy IX so much, so it's the 25th year anniversary. I think it's a better time than any. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for being here. Looking forward to it. This was interesting to see. Yeah, I think behind the scenes tech streams can be fun to watch. So hopefully that wasn't too boring. Got some laughs in there. Giga Chad, Lily, it was great. It was great.